Ladies and gentlemen, hello and you are watching TTV News, some latest events in the province, and now coming to details. Ladies and gentlemen, in the morning of May 29, the Vietnam Fairland Bronx Committee of Tân Binh District held the 11th District Fairland Bronx Congress, term 2024-2029. Attending the Congress, there were Mr. Yo Đức Trong, member of the Standing Committee of the Bronx Party Committee, chairman of the Bronx Vietnam Fairland Bronx Committee.
In the past term, the campaign on people unit to build new rural areas and civilized cities will focus on synchronously and effectively implemented by the district front system, which has mobilized 12.9 billion Vietnamese dong to build new countryside. Up to now, there have been 10 out of 10 communes meeting new rural standard, of which 3 out of 10 communes meeting advanced new rural standard. The front at a level in the Minh district has mobilized for the poor fund for more than 14 billion Vietnamese dong, build and repair 130 houses of solidarity. Speaking at the conference, chairman of the Provincial Vietnam Fairland Front Committee for the Trong suggests that the Vietnam Fairland Front Committees of district continue to renew the content and mode of operation of district and Redwood Fairland Front, expand and improve the quality of people foreign affairs, strengthen the core role of the front in building and implementing solidarities and friendship. The Congress negotiated democratically and sent to the committees of Vietnam Fairland Front in the new district with 49 members. Mr. Nguyễn Văn Biên continued to appointed to hold the titles of chairman of the District Vietnam Fairland Front Committee term 2024 to 2029.
Rural emulation movements. The dynamism and reactivity of union members and employees have been promoted, at the same time promoting the strength of quality and individuals and exploiting the potential and advantages of the locality, contributing to the socio-economic development of the province. Thus is the judgment of Mr. Trần Lê Duy, member of the Executive Committee of the Vietnam General Confederation of Labor, member of the Bronx Party Committee, chairman of the Bronx Labor Confederation, and the Conference to Rise and Reward event, examples in emulation movements on the morning of May 29. Speaking at the conference, the chairman of the Bronx Labor Confederation recognized the achievements of the example in the past time. At the same time, it is recommended that ANC and units continue to promote, study, and follow Ho Chi Minh's ideology, morality, and style. Regularly propagate the meaning and importance of the campaign associated with patriotic emulation movements. Emulation movements must have specific goals associated with the implementation of the political tasks of its ANC unit and business, and associated with the movements of good worker, reactive labor in emulation movements, and associated with the current campaign of civil servant, loyalty, responsibility, integrity, reactivity. Cadre must know that to think, that to dare to make responsibility for what they advise. This is very important, and now the party is launching, and next time there will be a mechanism to protect cadres who dare to think, dare to do, and dare to take responsibility for common tasks. In 5 years, 2018-2023, trade union at all levels were awarded 4 emulation flags, 3 reactive labor degrees, 25 medals for the course of building a trade union, and 6 certificates of merit from the Vietnam General Confederation of Labor.
On May 28, the emulation luster of commune and world police under the police of Hoa Thanh Thao and Thanh Ninh province had a conference to sign the emulation contract for national security in 2024. Attending and directing the conference, there were Colonel Phan Văn Triều, Deputy Directors of the Provincial Police. The commune and world police emulation luster of Hoa Thanh Thao Police consists of 8 commune and world police units, led by Hiệp Tân World Police. According to the content of the signing of the agreement to implement the emulation movement in 2024, the unit in Leicester strives to reduce the number of crimes of social order by at least 5% compared to 2023, receive and accept 100% of reports which are flow about crime. Petitions for prosecution are received, in which the settlement rate is 90% or more. Refrain from letting traffic accident and fire and explosion. Don't let deadly fire and explosion occur. In addition, in a good coordination with the Fairland Front and member organizations to consolidate and improve the qualities of activity of the movement, all people protect national security. Speaking at the directions of the conference, Colonel 500, Deputy Directors of Provincial Police, request the police of Commute and Ward in the emulation cluster to closely follow the site content to successfully complete the set targets.
In April 2024, revenue of warehouse transport activities in the province decreased by nearly 30% compared to the previous month. Revenue from transport, warehousing and transport support service in April 2024 reached about 423 billion Vietnam dong, down nearly 13%, in which passenger transport decreased by nearly 22%, freight increased by 0.28% compared to the previous month. Accumulated in the first 4 months of the year, the revenue of transport activity reached 2,385 billion Vietnam dong, an increase of nearly 31% over the same period. Passenger transport volume in April 2024 is estimated to reach nearly 3,800,000 passengers, down more than 11%, and turnover increased by 0.58% compared to the previous month. Accumulated in the first 4 months of the year, passenger transport increased by nearly 28% and passenger turnover also increased by nearly 18% over the same period last year. Freight increased by 0.25% and calculation also increased by 0.46% compared to previous month. Informants freight increased by 9.10% and rotation also increased by 9.14% over the same period last year.
In the morning of May 29, the Departments of Culture, Sport and Tourism of TayNinhTV Province opened the chess tournament of On Age Group and TayNinhTV Provincial Chess Champion in 2024. Attending this year's tournament were more than 250 athletes from 12 units, namely district, town, city, and department in the province. In chess, compete in individual men's, women individual event, men's teammate and women teammate according to 5 age groups, U7, U9, U11, U13, and open tournament according to Swiss system. In general subjects, each unit sent 5 male athletes and 5 female athletes to participate in the men-women's individual tournament. Men's teammate and women teammates athletes compete in the round to rank according to the Swiss system. The tournament took place from May 29 to May 31st at the TayNinhTV Provincial Sport Arena.
Walking across the road is not in accordance with regulation, not paying attention to observing and climbing through the divider. These are all potential unsafe behavior for pedestrians and vehicles on the road. Although there are regulations reserved for pedestrians when participating in traffic, there is still a pair of people who are subjected when the road is not in accordance with regulation. Currently, the authority have installed signs, signal lights, and traffic making while fully on most road and pedestrian intersection. However, on most road, regardless of city or countryside, a pictorial pedestrian still takes place. In order to correct violation as well as prevent traffic accidents related to pedestrians, besides propaganda, the authority needs to strictly handle its behavior. However, the most important thing is still self-consciousness from the pedestrian side, having to follow the rules when participating in traffic. Always keep in mind and implement the slogan, "Take a safe walk."
And also in the group discussion section, the delegates contributed many enthusiastic, practical, and responsible opinions to the meeting. The delegates were divided into 2 discussion groups. One of the contents that received the most comments were the resolution stipulating a number of allowances for the people working part-time at the grassroots level, the people directly participating in activities in the hamlets, neighborhoods, and localities, and in this kind of level of operating the cost of social-political organizations, and delegates propose adjusting funding sources for implementation and considering the province providing targeted support to the commune level. Delegates also proposed adding a number of positions to the regulations on the list of positions for part-time workers to receive allowances and a number of other plans for localities to flexibly implement. In addition, the draft resolutions in the fields of public investment, healthcare, social security, construction, and rural development have also received enthusiastic and practical comments.
order to ensure the export of more than 8 million tons of rice, the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development will closely monitor meteorological and hydrological weather conditions to direct appropriate cropping seasons and structure. The sector directs the care and harvesting of summer-autumn rice in the southern provinces. Northern provinces focus on taking care of winter-spring rice, paying special attention to ensuring water sources for rice production in the north-central provinces. In the first 4 months of the year, rice exports reached 3.23 million tons, up 11.7%, with more than $2 billion, up 36.5% over the same period last year.
Ladies and gentlemen, the third session of the 10th Provincial People Council, term 2021-2026, took place on May 28, issued 15 thematic resolutions in many fields such as construction planning, urban upgrading, public investment plans, policy regime, and social security. This important resolution will certainly contribute to promoting socio-economic development.
Ladies and gentlemen, the third sessions of 10th Provincial People's Council, term 2021 to 2026, took place on May 28. Issued 15 thematic resolutions in many fields, such as construction planning, urban upgrading, public investment plan, policy regime, and social security. These important resolutions will certainly contribute to promoting socio-economic development. Among the resolutions to develop the economy in the locality, it is worth noting the resolution stipulating a number of expenditure content and level to support the implementation of the program of one commune, one product in TayNinhTV province in the period 2024 to 2025. Its spirit is how to make farmers living in rural areas have 3 more products to sell to the market, which means more jobs and income, so that we can empower this product to be better and better and reach out to the domestic and possibly international markets. The expected working population is about 20,000 to 60,000 workers. The planning period is until 2045. This will be a multidisciplinary industrial park, prioritizing investment in the fields of supporting an environmentally friendly industry. The resolution approving the general planning task of Hiệp Thành Industrial Park construction will contribute to the synchronous implementation of the province's general planning, contributing to attracting investment and development in the right direction. The planning of Hiệp Thành Industrial Park has been planned by the Prime Minister as well as in the region provincial planning and put into industrial park in TayNinhTV province as well as in the system of Vietnam industrial parks. People in 2 towns of the province, Hoa Thanh Town and TayNinhTV, received a good news when the town meeting of the Provincial People's Council promulgated to resolution approving the urban classification project of Hoa Thanh Town and TayNinhTV as a Class 3 urban area. This will be the basic for the ministries of construction to appraise and recognize the 2 towns of TayNinhTV province as a Class 3 urban area as described. There is a review and rating according to the standard to see how developed the city are, bringing a better life for the people. In addition, some opinion, thought, and aspiration of voters sent to delegates of People's Council at on level through many contacts with voters have also been realized by specific resolution. This is the resolution stipulating a number of allowance, concurrent duty for non-specialized operator at grassroots, resolution stipulating the reductions of fees and charges for carrying out administrative procedures when using online public service in TayNinhTV province. In order to organize the good implementation of the resolution approved by the Provincial People's Council, it is proposed that right after the meeting, the Provincial People's Committee direct department, branches, and locality, according to their assigned function and tasks, to focus critically and synchronous implementation of solutions, soon bring the resolution to life and achieve highest efficiency.
Despite being encouraged by officials many times, Mr. Hùng still decided to withdraw social insurance in one time. With more than 21 million Vietnam dong to pay the regime, Mr. Hùng plans to spend it in the immediate future, while he has not found a new job. I've worked for Hapag Garment Company for 2 years. Because of difficult circumstances, I withdrew social insurance in one time, even though the officials were very supportive for me, continuing to participate in social insurance. Fears of being able to work until retirement age, poor health combined with difficult circumstances, have caused many workers to leave the job market, and the need for one-time social insurance benefits has increased rapidly. Withdrawing social insurance in one time tends to increase. There are many reasons, of which the basic reason is due to many economic difficulties. Currently, the revised social insurance law is presenting two plans for one-time withdrawal of social insurance. Option 1. Only groups participating before the law takes effect, expected before July 1, 2025, can withdraw. Option 2. The employee withdraws in one time but not exceeding 50% of the total time paid into the retirement and survivorship fund. The remaining social insurance payment period is reserved so that employees can enjoy social insurance benefits when they reach retirement age. Besides, many opinions believe that there needs to be more solutions to attract workers with benefits rather than keeping workers participating in social insurance by restricting it. The goal of amending the law is also to encourage employees to stay in the system to enjoy maximum long-term benefits when reaching retirement age, avoiding disadvantage when withdrawing insurance at one time. However, amending the law requires careful consideration and listening to and receiving valid comments so that the policy when introduced is truly appropriate and easily implemented into life.
Ladies and gentlemen, Phước Dinh is the border commune of Gia Thành district. Since the episode Police were mobilized and arranged to assume the title of commune police until now, the security and other situation in the commune has made many positive changes. Despite facing many difficulties, the commune police force recently affirmed its role in ensuring political security, social order and safety, and was supported by the party committee, the government and the people. With complex terrain, difficult traffic, many border, small quarters adjacent to Cambodia, the commune area has many potential risks of information security. Clearly define their role and responsibilities. Over the past time, Phước Dinh Commune Police have wrongly advised and reported to the party committee and local authority many guidelines and solutions on ensuring information security. Utterly address the good situation of preventing and fighting crimes, contributing to ensuring security. Phước Dinh Commune has a 6-kilometer-long river road. Most of them have forests with open paths. The fact that people of the two countries often go back and forth, do business and trade. This adds risk of smuggling, trading in banned goods, and restaurants on the border. Phước Dinh Commune Police have coordinated with the force of Phước Dinh Commune Border Control Station, the military security committee of the commune, to organize the situation. Patrol to ensure security and order on the borderline, maintain the borderline and smart store. The commune has well implemented the advisory work of the plan to ensure the work information security in the area, besides having the support of mass organizations at all levels and people to clean the area in the past time. Up to this time, Phước Dinh Commune has basically performed well, ensuring good security of the area on the border as well as inland. In the coming time, the commune police will continue to revise the district police, party committee, commune people committee to perform well the work of ensuring security in the commune. In addition, it will strengthen coordination with commune departments, strengthen propaganda for people to implement regulation, plan to organize armed patrol, silhouette clothing along complex routes and area to prevent robbery with weapons on the borderline and all kinds of crimes of smuggling crimes, transporting banned goods, smuggled goods. Promoting the core role of maintaining security and order in the area, Phước Dinh Commune Police continue to promote propaganda, legal education, prevention and social evils, coordinate with functional force to strengthen patrol, control the area, broadly prevent and fight against restaurant, illegal entry and exit on the borderline, keep a peaceful life for the people. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today TTV News. Thank you for watching and see you next time.